Hey folks, it's instrument time. So today we're going to be talking about an American Series Breedlove. So Breedlove is a company up in Oregon, Bend, Oregon. They make guitars, they make ukuleles, they make mandolins, at least they have in the past, but they're mostly known for their guitars. This one in particular is one of the American Series. They were made for roughly 1 year, maybe a year and a half, during the economic downturn around 10 years ago. They wanted to build something more affordable with the wood they had on hand, so it was the American Series, and they were, at the time, quite a good value. They were the entry into a United States made Breedlove. So this is made before the buyout by three old hippies. So it has the cool old-fashioned scripted Breedlove logo on it, not the what I think is kind of ugly new Breedlove down the headstock that kind of looks like a Takamine. It's called a concert size instrument. It is essentially an OM size instrument. The body shape is a little different than a traditional Martin OM, but it fits in an OM case. OMs fit in its case. So it's essentially an OM with a slightly narrower upper bout, possibly slightly deeper. It's a little bit tapered. It has a standard scale length of 25.4 inches. It has a 1 3/4 inch nut, 16-inch fretboard radius, like a Martin, kind of American standard, what everyone does except Taylor and Gibson and sometimes Guild. 14 frets clear the body. This one does not have a cutaway. They were, of course, available with cutaways. That would be a model C25 rather than a model C20. Their nomenclature is a little tricky to figure out. Left-handed are available. The truss rod is in here, where you'd expect, like a Martin or a Larrivee. And they gave you this really cool tool. So I'm going to hold the tool up. Wooden handle, ebony insert. This is a really cool truss rod tool that you can use to adjust your truss rod. The older Breedloves also used a specific bracing pattern. It was a very light bracing pattern coupled with a JDL bridge system. So it also has an adjustment for the JDL bridge system. That way to tension the top. A lot of people don't like those, but the guitar was actually designed around it. It makes for a very light touch required to play these. You get very, very good sustain, very good response, so a very responsive top. You could probably overdrive it if you use a really heavy pick. I never learned to use a pick, so that's not a problem for me. Solid Sitka top, solid Indian rosewood back and sides, all gloss. You can see the studio light reflection on all sides. The cool bridge design that they used to use, again, before the buyout, when they started changing things for reasons I don't quite understand. These were pretty iconic looking with the script B Breedlove and the lightning bolt bridge design. Some people don't like them. They find them not functionally bad, but just aesthetically they think they look weird, but I think they look cool, so I don't care. Obviously, with a very lightly braced top, it's going to finger pick great. And like I said, it has a lot of sustain. A lot of sustain. Maybe a little bit muddy when strummed, but the Breedlove tradition had these kind of weird offset fret markers on the front. the way I hold the guitar, I can't even see the front fret markers, so to me they're kind of cool and different. It was one of their kind of signature marks. I believe they still do that. This one does not have a pickup in it, and be advised that the JDL system will interfere with installing a soundboard pickup like a JJB or a K&K. So if you do want to put a pickup in one of these, you are probably going to put an under saddle piezo in one of them. So again, these have been discontinued. They haven't made them for roughly 8 to 10 years. I accidentally bought this one on eBay. How does one accidentally buy a guitar on eBay, you ask? I put in the opening bid and no one else did. So I got it for a very reasonable price, much less than I should have because no one else bothered to bid on it. So that's cool. I do like it. I don't play it out that often because it doesn't have a pickup, but if we're using a mic for the guitar, then it's great. Records nicely, especially finger picked. So you'll see it in some of the videos. You'll mostly see the rain song, of course, because it's impervious to humidity. I did have to tune this before I started, and I almost never have to tune the rain song. So that's why it's become my #1 guitar. But this is a great guitar. I love it. I've always loved Breedloves. My guitar teacher, Joe Betancourt, had a awesome Breedlove master class that I would have loved to have, but sadly I was unable to afford it when he passed away. So American-made Breedloves are great guitars. Their import line is actually, in my opinion, one of the better values in a starter guitar as well. So if you're interested in a nice guitar to start, the solid top imports from Breedlove are also very nice. Them and the Alvarez R series that we discussed before would be my recommendation to anyone, or possibly a Seagull, for an entry-level guitar. These are a very nice guitar. These are a high-end professional level instrument, and they're great. So if you see an American Series and it's a good price, don't hesitate to buy them. They're awesome. So thanks for listening. Again, as always, if you like the content, like, subscribe, leave a comment below, yada yada yada. You know how that goes. And thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time on Instrument Time.